Welcome to Applied Mindfulness and Meditation.
Добро пожаловать на программу прикладной медитации и осознанности.
So Easternwisdom is 6,000 years old. We have 3,000 teachers in the text.
Восточная мудрость, которую мы здесь изучаем, насчитывает 6000 лет истории, в ней есть 3000 различных текстов и столько же учителей.
And we have thousands of practices.
В ней также существуют тысячи различных практик.
And question is, are you ready and do you qualify for the practice?
И вопрос заключается в том, готовы ли вы, соответствуете ли вы требованиям для того, чтобы выполнять какую-то конкретную практику.
And every week I get 2 or 3 people, new people in a group session. And when I ask them, what is your expectation? Oh, I just want to try.
И каждый день в группе Гуруджи в группу приходят новые 2-3 человека, и когда Гуруджи спрашивает, каковы их ожидания, они говорят, ну, мы хотим просто попробовать.
What you can try in mindfulness?
Что вы можете попробовать в медитации?
It is a journey of your life.
Медитация – это путешествие всей вашей жизни.
Do you try breathing?
Пробуете ли вы дышать?
Do you try eating?
Или есть?
And what happens when you try, oh, I don't like it. Okay, you try eating and you don't like eating, so stop eating.
Если, например, вы попробуете есть, и вам не понравится есть, то перестанете ли вы вообще есть?
And if you don't like breathing, stop breathing. No, I'm joking. Don't.
Или если вам не понравится дышать, сможете ли вы перестать дышать?
Journey to the mindfulness or meditation is not about trying.
Когда мы говорим о медитации или осознанности, то пробование здесь ни при чем.
Who says that you want to try meditation?
Кто говорит, что вам нужно попробовать заниматься медитацией?
It is the mind that creates a pseudo-self that says, I will try, I will not do it, I will do it.
Это наш ум, который создает наше воображаемое «я», и это «я» говорит о том, что я либо буду что-то пробовать, либо не буду пробовать.
You know, it happened almost thousands of years ago in northeastern India. There is a Shiva and Shaivism tradition of Tantra.
Была такая история в северо-восточной Индии, которая случилась более 1000 лет назад в шиваистской традиции.
So there was a great women master living there. She was very famous.
И там жила женщина-учитель, которая в то время была очень знаменитой.
And a young person says, no, how do I know myself? Let me go to this women master and find out who am I.
И один молодой человек, он захотел познать себя и решил отправиться к этой женщине-учителю для того, чтобы познать себя.
So after a month of traveling from one corner of India to the other Himalayan corner of India, he reached to the master.
И после целого месяца путешествий по Гималаям он, наконец, прибыл к этой женщине.
And he told the master, I have traveled thousands of miles to know who am I.
И он сказал женщине-учителю, что я прошел 1000 миль для того, чтобы научиться и понять, кто я есть на самом деле.
So the master told him, okay, come with me. And she took him under a tree and asked to help her search the needle she has lost.
И она сказала, эта женщина сказала: «Хорошо, пошли со мной». И она привела его к дереву и попросила его помочь ей отыскать иголку, которую она потеряла.
After an hour, the young boy asked, where you have lost the needle?
После часа поисков молодой человек спросил: «А где именно вы потеряли эту иголку?»
And the master said smilingly, I lost inside the monastery.
И женщина сказала, улыбнувшись: «Я потеряла ее внутри монастыря».
So the master, before the boy should speak anything, master continued speaking. You do not know where you have lost yourself. How can you search yourself?
И до того, как молодой человек смог произнести что-то в ответ, она продолжила: «Ты не знаешь, где ты потерял себя, как же ты можешь искать себя, не зная, где ты потерял себя?»
You see that, I want to know myself. Many people come to me. I said, okay, very good, know yourself.
И поэтому, когда к Гуруджи приходят ученики, спрашивают его, как мне найти себя, и говорят, что я хочу найти себя, Гуруджи говорит: ну хорошо, ищи себя, знай себя.
But we forget what is the point of departure.
Но мы забываем, в чем смысл того путешествия, в которое мы отправляемся.
So great masters have dealt with these questions seriously.
А великие мастера подходили к этим вопросам очень серьезно.
And they have discovered lot of principles.
И они нашли множество принципов.
And let us understand the two principles here in between the two questions, where I have lost myself and I want to discover myself.
И давайте попытаемся понять истину, находящуюся между этими двумя такими принципами. Где именно я потерял себя и как я хочу отыскать себя.
So now see that the master says there are only two things in this universe. There is a self and there is a non-self.
Итак, учителя говорят, что в этой вселенной существуют только две вещи, которые следует различать. Это все, что относится к истинному «я», и все, что не является истинным «я».
So you see that you are non-self to me and I am non-self to you.
Итак, по отношению к Гуруджи, например, каждый из нас не является истинным «я», а Гуруджи по отношению к нам не является тоже истинным «я».
But that is purely at a very surface level.
Но это наше восприятие на очень поверхностном уровне.
Now understand little deeper.
А теперь давайте попытаемся понять глубже.
First start from the universe and the solar system.
Сначала начнем со Вселенной и с нашей Солнечной системы.
They are different from me and separate from me, therefore they are the non-self.
Итак, наша Вселенная и наша Солнечная система отличны от меня, поэтому они не являются истинным «я».
So the earth and my country is non-self to me.
Точно так же Земля и моя страна, территория, на которой я живу, они тоже не являются частью меня, поэтому они не относятся к истинному «я».
So my city and my home is different from me.
И точно так же мой город, мой дом отличен от меня, и он не является истинным «я».
Just become aware here and now and see, are you your home or different from your home?
Попытайтесь понять сейчас, ваш дом отличен от вас?
You are different from your home. Similarly, you and your body is the home of yourself.
Точно так же, если вы возьмете свое тело, ваше тело – это как дом для вашего истинного «я».
Similarly, your mind, your intellect, your ego, your name, you as a husband, wife, son, daughter, children, boss are all different from you.
Точно так же ваш ум, ваше эго, ваш интеллект, все, что вы называете своей семьей, своими друзьями, родственниками, это все отлично от вашего истинного «я».
So, along with this, you have to simply recognize and become aware of the non self, and then what happens? You know the self, you are already in mindfulness.
И поэтому для того, чтобы осознать истинное «я», вначале нужно понять все, что не является истинным «я», и отбросить это. И тогда случается так, что вы сразу же находитесь в медитации.
So now how do I relate to my home and my body, and I consider that my body is me?
Тогда как же так получается, что когда мы смотрим на наше тело, на наш ум, то мы считаем его частью нашего «я».
So there another principle comes, the ignorance and the wisdom. Because of the ignorance, I consider myself as my body and mind. Therefore, I'm working and living through the non self, and the result is crying, suffering, pain, problem.
Мы считаем наше тело и наш ум частью нашего истинного «я», неправильно считаем, потому что мы находимся в заблуждении. И это заблуждение есть причина всех наших страданий, поскольку мы живем из неистинного, из тех вещей, которые не являются частью нашего истинного «я».
Now, see another principle comes. When you say, I am the body, but the body is constantly changing, but your mind do not want the body should change.
И тогда возникают противоречия. Например, если вы говорите, что я – это есть мое тело, но тело постоянно меняется, а ваш ум не хочет, чтобы тело менялось, и здесь возникает противоречие.
This body is almost the same in every life.
Это тело практически одинаково во всех жизненных формах.
Pay attention, the life is the same in all living beings.
Жизнь, которая пронизывает все живые существа, она практически одинакова во всех живых существах.
Your hunger and my hunger are the same.
Например, голод, который испытывает Гуруджи, и тот голод, который испытываем мы, это один и тот же голод.
Your fear and my fear are the same.
Страх Гуруджи и страх наш тоже это один и тот же страх.
And this body grows, changes, it increases horizontally and vertically. It has likes and dislikes. It becomes sick. it becomes healthy, it becomes old, and then ultimate vacation, going to the graveyard.
И это тело, оно имеет такие особенности, что оно растет ввысь и вширь, оно может болеть, может затем выздоравливать, у него есть какие-то вещи, которые ему нравятся, которые ему не нравятся, со временем оно стареет, и в конечном итоге оно умрет.
My friends, pay attention here that these are the properties of the body. These are not your properties.
Но здесь важно понять, что все перечисленное– это свойства тела, но это не свойства истинного «я».
So, meditation is a journey from the non-self to the self.
А медитация– это путешествие, цель которого осознать, что мы не являемся тем, что не является истинным «я».
So, if you consider yourself as a body, so where your childhood body has gone?
Итак, если мы считаем, что я и тело– это одно и то же, то тогда где же делось то тело, которое у нас было в детстве?
Where your baby body has gone?
Где делось то тело, которое мы имели, когда мы были совсем маленькими?
The secret principle that you remained as it is in the baby body, in the childhood body, in adolescence body, in the young body.
Но есть такой принцип, что наше истинное «я» остается неизменным во всех проявлениях нашего тела, то есть когда мы только родились, когда у нас было молодое тело, когда наше тело начало взрослеть, во всех этих проявлениях нашего тела наше истинное «я» оставалось неизменным.
It is because of this reason Buddha says nirvana, emptiness, nothingness. When the mind discovers that there is a nothingness, what happens? It becomes transparent and it discovers the real self.
Именно поэтому Будда и говорил о пустоте и о понятии «ничто», потому что когда наш ум осознает, наше сознание осознает пустотность, то тогда оно входит в состояние медитации.
So this nothingness is with reference to the world outside that is non-self.
Что же такое? Это ничто. Это ничто употребляется по отношению к тому, что не является истинным «я».
Your mind subconsciously repeats when you are outside your home. Your mind says this is neighbor's home, this is neighbor's home, that is neighbor's home, this is the street, this is a car, and this is my home.
Когда вы находитесь вне вашего дома, то ваш ум автоматически распознает, где находятся дома ваших соседей, где находится улица, где находится ваш дом.
It is because the mind moves outside, it attaches itself to the things, with the people, and the places outside. The Buddha says, okay, withdraw it. And what is left? Nothingness. In that nothingness, you reveal yourself. That becomes mindfulness.
Но мы не осознаем наше истинное «я», потому что наш ум привязан к внешним вещам, которые не являются истинным «я». И тогда Будда говорит, что вам необходимо ваш ум перевести вовнутрь и удалить из него все те вещи, которые не являются истинным «я». И тогда что же останется? Останется осознание истинного «я».
And let us see, without doing anything, you can reach to the same state of mindfulness.
И тогда получится так, что вы, ничего не делая, фактически сможете достичь того уровня осознанности, к которому мы стремимся.
So close your eyes, sit or lie down.
Давайте начнем медитацию.
When I say you sit or lie down, I prefer at least you should be able to relax yourself if you cannot sit and practice meditation or mindfulness. So you see that point. That is very important. That is extremely important, my friends. So what we discussed, we will translate this into our experience. So sit or lie down, whatever is very comfortable. Pay attention. We are not going to do anything, and I'll point out, and you'll move into inner peace and happiness. So you look at the neck joint, you feel the sensation. Praveen, could you please, shut off your microphone, keep the speaker on so you can join. So look at the shoulder joints. So what happens to the mind when it looks at the shoulder joint? One option, I know shoulder joint, so you start thinking of it. And that is the greatest disease of the mind. I'm saying you look at the shoulder joint and become aware of it. So when you are aware, you feel the sensation. So when you feel the sensation, the mind knows that the shoulder joints are comfortable. When it knows it is comfortable, it has a natural steadiness. You know why it is a natural steadiness? The body is a matter. Have you seen any matter moving? Your smartphone moving on your own? Computer moves on your own? We have to get rid of this ignorance about the body. No, I have a stretching, let me scratch. See? Look at the hip joint. So when you look at the hip joint, what happens? You feel it. There is a sensation, and the mind examines. You are comfortable or not. If you are not, adjust and align. Simple. Undo the discomfort. We are not doing anything today. I always talk that when you do nothing, you reach to the highest. Why? It is already within you. Ankle joints and the knees. So ankle joints and sorry. You feel the sensation and you are comfortable. Now see what makes you uncomfortable. It is the non-self. From where it is created, from the mind. How it is created? I'm invoking the principles. The mind is somewhere else. Mind identifies with the body. First, mind becomes the body, then it says that I am stressed, I am suffering. So you are comfortable. The second point is being carefree. Where is carefree? I'm carefree. I'm enjoying talking to you. Why? Because I'm not carried away by any thought that is coming to my mind. So, what you should do, look inside the head. There is a mental highway like the highway. There are many traffic going on. Sometimes there is a traffic jam. So inside your head, there is a mental highway. And when there is a highway, there has to be traffic of thoughts. Let these thoughts come and go. So, what is the point of being carefree here? Awareness is separate from all these thoughts. So, what is the thought? No, I'm suffering. But you are different from that thought. So, what happens to you? Nothing. You see that someone calls you, your relation met with an accident, and the next moment he calls you back, sorry, it was the wrong number. So, what happens to you? You are attached, you suffer. You are not attached with a stranger. So, anxiety is gone. But yes, when you suffer from lot of problem, I need a personalized session. Even I try my best to give you a group session. So then comes being casual. So here we remember the self and the non-self. That becomes our intention, our aspiration. How it look deep inside your head or the heart, anywhere. What do you see? The space. Let the mind move deeper into the space. Let it go as deep as possible. So one day you will experience as if the mind has started moving deep inside, as if it is dropping deep inside. And when you experience that after some time, you will also experience as everything has stopped. That stopping is the presence we want to discover that never changes in mindfulness. On the surface, we are already aware the body changes, mind changes, intellect changes, ego changes, thoughts are changing, everything changes. Our honey also changes. You know that? So now moving again. Promise. I promise to you, you also promise that you are not doing anything, I'm also doing nothing. And by doing nothing, we'll go into a deeper state of peace and happiness. Why? Peace and happiness are within me, within you. So look at the head and the neck and feel the sensation. There is a sensation and there is an awareness. Now see what happens when the mind is running after peace and happiness with any person. Then you become husband, wife, and the other also become husband, wife, son, daughter, fiancé. You see that point? That is why we are becoming aware of the body. We de-identify with the body. The many scientists talk about this as, this scan your body. This is not scanning. You're not doing X-ray of the body. This is too much. Sometime when I see that the principles of the Eastern wisdom are distorted, the two in order to make you understand, it is not scanning. Look at the right arm and the left arm. You are looking. You are feeling the sensation. So many people say, oh, it is scanning. No. We are becoming aware of the body through the sensation to recognize what? I'm not the body. That is the point. Look at the chest and the belly. Become aware. Feel the sensation and recognize. What is recognize? Understanding. What is understanding? Wisdom. Can you think of the wisdom? No. At that point of the wisdom, you know this sensation is present in the body and I'm looking at it. That I is different. Even you get a slight awareness, you enjoy that state. Look at both the legs. Mentally, you are looking at both the legs. Now, see, we have done a horizontal foundation. What is that foundation? We experience being comfortable, we are carefree, and we are natural. In that state, you are looking at both the legs. Looking, not paying attention non judgmentally. So you are always thinking. No doubt, when you follow that principle of paying attention non judgmentally, still you are thinking, you do not transcend the mind. It doesn't mean that you don't relax. So the science have started saying my mindfulness is a relaxation. No, it is not a relaxation practice. Relaxation is a byproduct. It is the discovery of the self. That is what we discussed today in detail. And then you're looking at the entire body. So when you look at the entire body, sensation is there. Are you the sensation? No. Simple that knowing is enough. And let us prevent the mind that do the gossip with us. It is constantly talking to us. Oh, I'm stressed. I have a lot of problem. You know, why the God has given me the problem? Because God loves you too much. So look at the head and the neck. This time two experiences. One is sensation, other is stillness. So that stillness reaffirms to the mind that I'm not the body. Right arm, experience the sensation and also experience the stillness. Now see, there are 2 points. Again, I'm invoking the principle of the Eastern wisdom. This sensation is constantly changing. It comes from the non-self. That we will take up in detail next week. But that very stillness comes from the self. How come? Look at the left arm, sensation and stillness. So you recognize this sensation is constantly changing, but the stillness is something unusual coming from the self. Simply recognize. I'm helping you again in a different way today. It is an oversimplification that will help you manage your anxiety or stress or duality or a conflict. Look at the right leg. Simple looking. I'm not asking you to think of the right leg. When you look and then your mind goes deeper, then it experiences the sensation and the stillness. So here is a recognition that stillness is one of the many properties of the self, if I say so, to make you understand. So when you are aware of that stillness, at the same time the thoughts are coming, you are free. Look at the left leg. Experience the sensation in the stillness, the entire body. Experience the entire body. What are 2 experiences? The sensation and the stillness. We discussed about the self and the non-self. We also discussed about the point of departure and point of arrival. Point of departure is always present in the non-self. We have to start from somewhere. Whether you have a deep aspiration for awakening to yourself, moving into peace and happiness, or you are suffering from anxiety, tension, or depression, that is your departure point, or you want to achieve well being, that may be your departure point. So we should be very clear about the departure point. That's what I discussed about. And some people come and say, oh, I will try. Okay, try. Nothing happens to you. You ride in a car and you say, let me try, but you don't know where you are going. That doesn't work. The master, it is all the masters are saying, all 3,000 masters says. So that is why it says, understand who are you, what is the goal of your life, what is the method, how to proceed. So these steps are clearly laid down. So now in that state of the sensation and the stillness, another level of our experience, I'll point out something deeper. You'll be enjoying that. So now look at the experience. Look at the head and the neck, sensation, relaxation, and stillness. And inside the head and the neck? No, I have a lot of thoughts. Really? Are you aware? Simply aware inside the head and the neck. So what happens when you are aware? You simply become aware of the emptiness or a darkness. Why? Can the sense organ go inside the head and the neck and see anything? No. They are one-sided windows. That is why an understanding is required. To understanding, you can instantly move into the state of the mindfulness while I'm talking to you. You are aware of the sensation, relaxation, and stillness because you have a sense perception outside. Now you are looking inside the head and the neck. You are aware of the emptiness and darkness because it is purely a mental perception. It is not a perception coming from the senses. So, you are living in the world is not living in you. It takes time. You have to practice regularly. Then you enjoy that state. So look inside the right arm, emptiness. Okay? What this emptiness means, you're understanding. And then at the same time, you're becoming aware. What is this emptiness? Is a space. But the space is outside also. Yes, inside and outside space. What separates it? Body. We say what separates ignorance. Can you separate the space inside the glass and the space outside the glass? Try to do it today. So that confirms what it confirms. We are not the body. And the moment the mind takes a 180-degree turn, oh, I'm not the body, what happens? You are filled with the deeper calmness and the peace. This much is required. We experience our limited consciousness confined with identification of the body. Understanding Look inside the left arm and understanding emptiness. Outside we know sense perception. Inside we know mental perception. There is an emptiness. And then our question, is there any really a separation between the space inside and outside? No. When you have an answer no inside you, you're already there. Why you drop the identification with the body? You drop the identification with the body, you will live always in emptiness. The mind will say, no, you have a pain. You will say, who cares? Let me take care of the pain, but let me not suffer. Look inside the chest and the belly. So see that another principle of the Eastern psychology and Eastern wisdom that we talk about it. Outside in the world, there is a sensual perception. Here the mind divides and perceives. It says, here you are, there I am. Here is a solar system, here is a country, here is a city, here is my computer. It divides, it divides. Then there is a second perception inside the chest and the belly. It is emptiness. You need to be aware of what is there. It is simple emptiness and calmness. Okay, that is a mental perception. So the master says it is known as a mental space. The outside is known as the space created by the five elements. Two spaces, and then be there. Just be there for a while. You are into that mental space. You see the thoughts are coming and going, okay, but they are too far from you. And suddenly you discover the space inside and outside is one. The moment it is one, it is the third space, which is known as Chidakasha. What is that? The self, which is of the nature of peace and happiness, reflects there. Like moon in a calm water. You see that? It is a higher mind, which you say intellect and I-ness. That intellect, I and I call it I and I. So there the reflected, the self reflects. And you experience calmness and peace. So how simple it is. We are not doing anything, my friend. Why we need not to do anything? We are already what we are searching for. Look inside the right leg. So, I'm using a reference point. Once by regular practice, your mind understands that, then even I need not to say, look inside the right leg. So I'm just differentiating, using the same mind to bring an end to the mind. Look inside the right leg, the emptiness. Okay, mental space. Outside is elements, the space created by five elements. That's why we see so many divisions. Inside, sense organs are not there, so division is dropped. But deeper than that, there is a Chidabhasa, Chidakasha. That contains both the mental space and the space created by the five elements. And even a flash of awareness takes us to the state of the peace and happiness. How simple it is. Looking at inside the left leg, awareness in the space. How do I see you guys? Is my mind looking at one person? No, I simply become aware. When I think, then I am focused on one person. But if I'm not thinking, I'm just looking, I'm aware of you all. How simple it is. So looking there, inside the inside the left leg, so called, and looking inside the body. So when you are inside your home, you are aware of the neighbors, the street, the cars, the world outside. Okay. Is the world outside different from the world inside your home? Is the space different? And that makes us aware, oh my God, it is the same. Then what is left? From where this awareness is coming, and I'm into that state, and then there is a third space of Chidabhasa, where the self is reflected in the I and I. Understand that point. I and I reflects that self. And then I know, oh, here is me. So what I have been explaining you guys, going within, living within, and awakening within. I have always been talking about move the mind within, live within, so that awakening will take place. Can you take your husband, honey, your wife, your boss inside you? Think of it, contemplate it after the meditation, and you will say, no. Then who takes all these bodies inside me? Mind. It creates the non self. How simple it is. You are in peace. So now pick up one more point today. Look at the breath. The breath goes in and out. Now, there is a lot of misconception and crazy stuff you can find if you make Google as your teacher. I wonder whether they help you. Because if you have challenges, you have to understand the principles of the Eastern wisdom. The Google cannot become your teacher. So look at the breath. There are many answers. Oh, you have to count the breath, then you will relax. Some people say you chant the mantras, then you will relax. Then you will go into meditation. Oh, here is a special mantra. It is already in the Google store. I mean to say online. So Google becomes powerful because of that mantra. That is the part of ignorance. So what we do, we are aware of the breath to constantly aware of that third space. Was I not guiding you before? The breath goes in, let the mind merge into the space inside. Consider the mind and the breath as the two waves rising up when the breath goes in, merging. And then it rises up when it comes out, it merges into the outer space. See that? The wave, inner and outer space. We are already doing nothing, we did nothing, and we followed the principle of doing nothing. It is all about a play and a fun. Experience the state you're in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And we also create a fuss about these kind of chanting. No, if I chant, then you will awaken. Had it happened before? Chanting is done to deepen your experience based on the stage where you are. So sometimes these recitation has a message. At other times it is simply a sound that helps the prana and the mind to merge together. Why? To reach to the same state of peace and happiness. Now bring your awareness on the right hand, your awareness on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes. There is also a misconception. And once they return, and they start rubbing their palms and the hands so much so that as if they are having a tremendous fear and distress. What is the fun of it? No, everyone is doing it. No. We don't want to return to the body identification instantly after the meditation. We need to maintain it. So that is why slowly bring your both the palms on your eyes. Open the eyes inside the palms. Know your experiences. Bring the hands down. Now is the time you can share your experiences on the YouTube, or you can share your experiences on the chat message, or you can share your experiences opening your microphone now. Now is your turn to speak out. Take a revenge. I have spoken so much, so you need also to speak too much. Or I mean to say, sharing your experiences. Let me see who is ready to speak. Sometimes Master hides it. He doesn't speak. So now is the time to share your experiences. I hope you all are not sleeping. Come on, Arman, how are you? You appeared late. We are very close, You have black beard and I have gray beard. So now don't think that you are too far, You're very close to me. So how are you, Antonina, Kate, Larissa? And yes, we have newcomers, Praveen. And you can write down a chat message. And Dennis, share your experiences so that we can bring an end to this episode today. Just feeling good and relaxed, no spatial experience today. Yes. Yes, you are right, Dennis. I'll explain that. Kate, thank you, Guruji. Deep relaxation, I did not sleep. That is wonderful that you did not sleep. The body misalignment. Body misalignment. That is good. Yes, Praveen, after the session is over, then I'll connect to you. Antonina, somehow it is over very fast. Oh, very fast? No, we spend the same time, Antonina. I have no idea. Where the time has gone, I can't really describe any experiences, as I did not recall anything after feeling my right arm for the first time. But I was definitely not asleep. What a wonderful narration of your experiences, Antonina. Yes. And there I want to relate your experiences with the experiences of Denise and also the Kate. Today, when you go to sleep, I know the time is almost midnight, going to be a midnight. You are not your experiences. Then who are you? You are experiencer. So when you are experiencer, you are in mindfulness. So sometime you have to maintain your awareness. When the Dennis says, because he has been so much focused and regular, same thing with you guys, just feeling good and relaxed, no spatial experiences today. Pointing you, experiences and experiencer. Who am I? Is the goal. Not what I feel. Yeah, they are good in the beginning. But let us go. So, Larissa, are you there, my friend? Thank you, Guruji. Relaxation and sleep. Yeah. Sometime I say not to our Guruji here, but sometime in a group class I say that those who become bored with my speech and talk, they had a sound sleep. At least still I'm helping them to go into a deep sleep. You see, I'm still helping them. No, not to Guruji. So are you, Larissa? And how are you, Sunita from India? I'll talk to Praveen just after finishing this. Yes. Hey.
हाँ जी सर
हाँ बताइए मैडम क्या
थोड़ा
हुआ?
बीच में स्लिपी हो जाता है वैसे अच्छा था
हाँ अरे ठीक है नींद आई you sleep, it is a sound sleep, it is good. Good. Sleep, at least, we so in the beginning the sleep will come, and after the sleep will be broken, and then you'll move into my. Any question, my friends? My dear honeys? You all are my honey. I have many honeys, You have only one. Isn't it, Dennis? You see, you change the reference point. My honey is my real self, and it is the same self that is also present in you. So that's why you all are my honeys. Anyhow, so thank you very much. We'll meet again. Thank you. We'll meet again next week at the same time. Antonina, Larissa did not share her experiences. I'm stressed. Okay, she will share it later. Thank you.